this month just completely flew by. I know everybody says that, but I feel like this month maybe was just a blur because it was so busy. And this time I do have more beauty bits as part of my favorites, and that's because I have some recent discoveries that I want to share with you. But as always, I'll have some random favorites as well. Let me start with some random bits. I picked up the latest issue of Mother Earth Living. This is one of my favorite magazines. I think I'm just going to bite the bullet and just subscribe to it. I think you get 6 or 7 issues a month, not a month, a year, for I think $20. And it's just a great resource for what's going on in the green beauty community, the green community, and food, natural household, and farming, sustainable farming, things like that. It's just a great resource for that. So I highly recommend this as a read for anybody who is transitioning to a more natural lifestyle, or just want to be more informed of what's happening to our food sources, where our clothing's coming from, fair trade, things like that. It is just a magazine full of fascinating articles. And they always have such great recipes in there, and I'm excited to just sit down and just have an afternoon with this magazine, which I've yet to read yet. So, recent favorite. Couple food favorites, actually. I've rediscovered some of my favorite British snacks when we were at the World Market, which is a fun place to always browse around because you get all sorts of imported goods. And one of my favorites that reminds me of my honeymoon to London is the Cadbury Mini Fingers. They were on sale and I thought I'd just pick one up. So they were so good that I went back and got another bag, which means a lot because I don't have a World Market near me anymore. They closed down the nearest one, so I have to drive like half an hour away. But we happen to be in the area, so these are so buttery, so good, and it's nothing like the Cadbury candy that we get here in America. If you've had imported candy, or if you haven't, I highly recommend it because there's nowhere near the sugar content that we get here in America. The candy here it burns your teeth off. That's how sugary it is, but they're a little bit more moderate in their usage of that. And you can actually taste the food rather than just the pounds of sugar that they put in their food. So in the food here. So really like this. Love these. We use these on beans and toast, or beans on toast, for several meals, and we did it for camping. This is with tomato sauce, which I'm told is the British way to do it. So slightly different, less spiced than the baked beans that you get here in America. So we got this at World Market and we ended up getting like 6 or 7 cans because I had a coupon too, so it was like 10 off your 30. So we got quite a few cans of these to go. But that's been a recent favorite because we've had quite a few meals of beans on toast. Another non-beauty sort of favorite is my to-go wear. I'm super excited about this. In our recent paring down and getting ready for the move to Portland, we actually gave all of our flatware to my brother. And it was a really nice heavy set from Pottery Barn, but it had become incomplete in several moves, and they were my husband's before we got married. So back when he first got them, he had roommates who had lost a few of the pieces, so that's why it's incomplete. And so because it was so heavy, we thought, well, why don't we just give it to somebody else? And then I thought it would be cool to get a couple pairs of these to-go wear to use as our main utensils in the house until we move. And because we're going to be driving out to Portland, that we could have these with us as sort of picnic style on a road trip there until we can get the Pottery Barn set that we've had our eye on for quite a while. So it comes in this cool sort of case that actually has a little clip. So if you're hiking or something, you can bring this with. I thought this would be great for picnics, just keeping your picnic basket. And I think I read that this is actually made from recycled water bottles too, so that's really cool. And then inside you'll find a complete set of bamboo utensils. So you get your knife, your fork, your spoon, and a pair of chopsticks, which I thought was really cool. And I also thought that this would be a great thing to keep in your car, so when you're getting takeout or you're going out for gelato or something, we wouldn't need to have to use the plastic spoons that they're always providing. Albeit, you know, they say it's recyclable. If I can reduce that amount of waste that we're using for going out to eat, things like that, we could use this. The last of the non-beauty favorites of this month is the Wonderland sticky notes. My husband got these for me as like a little surprise during the week, and I thought they were so cute. So that's what it looks like, and then when you open it up, it's just a series of all sorts of sticky notes. So you've got your Tweedledum and Tweedledee little bookmark tabs, and the caterpillar, Cheshire Cat right there, and then I thought this was really fun. It's like a giant memo pad, and it's got little options that you can check off, like call back, off with their heads. If everybody minded their own business, the world would go around a great deal faster than it does. I thought that was really fun. So I thought that I'd throw that in there in my recent favorites because I'm a huge sticky notes person. I love stationery, and I love Alice in Wonderland. So this just kind of combined the two worlds together. Alright, so we're getting to the fun parts of the beauty favorites. I've actually got two lip products for you. This is non-natural, but a favorite, is the NARS Dolce Vita lipstick. It's this mauve-y sort of nude pink that I absolutely love to wear. I got this back when I was about to get married, and I was looking for a lipstick to really match, like to be the your lips but better tone, and this really came out to be that color. I love this. The formula is great. It's very smooth, moisturizing. I've been trying to find a natural dupe for this, and I have yet to find the exact shade of that. So if this runs out and I can't find a natural dupe for it, I might just end up buying the another tube of this to use in the meantime. This is a recent discovery, and I'm so happy that I bought this and is natural, is the Bobby Slick Stick from Silk Naturals. Love this shade. I did a swatch and a post on my Silk Naturals haul, so if you want to check that out, you can go to my blog and check out that video. Lovely dusky pink color. This one's a little bit more sheer, and it's not as of a rosy color as this, so it doesn't quite match up, but these two are very close. Love this. I can tell you that this is going to be a favorite every month, and I will definitely be mentioning this, and this will probably be one of those that I will repurchase. My Crystal Stone deodorant, I did say that that was a recent replacement to an empty of the spray itself. This one, you actually wet the stone and then you just rub it all over your armpit, and keeps the odor away. Love it. It even works for like the women's non-breathable shirts, which is great. Get the mini because that way I can just toss it into my travel bag if I need to. But I just thought that if I lose this somewhere in my travels, or if I just happen to lose this, I will need to have a backup of the mini, just because everywhere that I've seen that sells the Crystal Stone deodorant doesn't carry the mini. They only carry the full size. So I think next time I'm on iHerb, I will get another one. You've heard me talk about this. I still love it, and I still rave about it. It is the Kiki Naturals Face Cleansing Balm, and you can tell that I've used a good amount, and I will be buying another full-size one of this. Herbal smell, love it. It's smooth, it's buttery, it's luxurious. I can't stop raving about this. This one is actually another recent discovery from the same order that I got the Bobby Slick Stick. This is the Silk Naturals Oil Control Blur Finishing Powder. I needed something to replace my all-natural face finishing powder because it said it was oil controlling, but I felt like I had to reapply 2 or 3 times, especially on hotter days. And it wasn't a very fine powder. It was definitely a thick one. So if you blotted your face, you could definitely tell the white spots where it hit. And it didn't distribute evenly because it was such a thick powder. This one is very fine. It's the consistency of what I can compare to as the Amazonian clay powder from Tarte, which I used to have. Absolute fine powder, distributes evenly, gives you a nice kind of matte finish on your T-zone if you have an oily one. And I didn't need to reapply. Maybe on the most humid day I had to apply twice, but really love this. So this is something I will definitely be repurchasing, and it's been something I've been using nonstop all month. And then 2 Breesia products. And I've been terrible about putting up that video, but I do have a video for a Breesia order that I put in earlier in the month. These are both from the Glamour to Go collection, which was a collection that I really wanted to get the entirety of, but I didn't. After thinking about it, I realized there are going to be some that I didn't really need from that collection, so I just got the things that I wanted. And so this is the Sugar Cream Shadow. When I put it on, it's pretty much the same skin tone as it's the same shade as my skin tone, but I feel like it creates this nice, smooth, tacky sort of canvas for my eyelid when I'm doing eyeshadow. And so therefore, I really like this. I like that it's compact, very sleek, so I can slip this into a purse. And then eyeshadow, like pigment-wise, I got the Allure shadow. You're not going to be able to see the shade very much, but it's this nice sort of nude cream color, and works very well as like maybe a highlight in the corners right here, or as a base to build up to like a nice natural smoky eye for during the day. And I've been loving the combination of these two with a nice sort of brown at the corner for every day. And I'm impressed with the Breesia products so far. These are going to be my first ones aside from the couple other items that I got from her. And she has recently a Downton Abbey collection that I'm desperate to just buy the whole collection of. But in the meantime, I've just been happy that I have discovered these two, and they have been on my list for quite a while, and I'm glad that I stuck with just getting the things that I wanted and I know that I would use. That's it for my August favorites. Very short one, just me being chatty though, and so as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!